Hi guys, I'm Sam Mapes with Sam's Upholstery and Mapes Restorations, and today I want to talk to you about our Phase 5 Fit Garage final installation and trim and what that phase kind of means. So we've done a lot of work on the chassis, we've done a lot of work on the body, and in this phase is where we're bringing the two together. I have this phase broken down into 3 sections. It's Fit Garage 1, Fit Garage 2, and Trim Shop. The first step in Phase 5 happens in Fit Garage 1, where we join the coach to the chassis. This is one of the biggest moments in the entire build. The body and chassis have usually been worked on separately for a long time, and now they finally come back together. But this isn't just dropping the body on and tightening some bolts. We're checking body mount locations, clearances, alignment, panel fitment, drivetrain clearance, exhaust routing, brake line, fuel line, steering, suspension travel, and anything else that could be affected once the body and chassis become one unit again. Now, a lot of people think the hard part's over now that it's painted, but this is where we find out how well we planned everything out. If the drive line, body mounts, wiring all line up, that's because of the previous work we did in the earlier phases. After the coach and chassis are joined, the build moves into Fit Garage 2, where we begin electrical wiring. This is where a lot of the hidden complexity of the build starts to happen. We begin routing the wiring harness, laying out major electrical systems, placing the fuse panels, planning switches and gauges, your lighting, all your engine controls and accessories, AC controls, audio wiring, and anything else the vehicle needs to function properly. On a custom build, wiring is not just about making lights turn on. It's about making sure every system communicates. Every component has clean power and ground, and everything can be serviced later if needed. This is one of those things that most people don't see when the vehicle's finished. Clean wiring makes a difference. Bad wiring can ruin a good build, but clean wiring makes the vehicle more reliable, cleaner overall, and easier to diagnose if there is an issue. At this point, we're still early in the wiring stage. The goal is not to just get everything powered up as fast as possible. The goal is to route it cleanly, protect it properly, and make sure it works with the rest of the vehicle. A good interior starts way before the final material ever touches the panel. It starts with a template like this, where we're fitting the piece inside the structure, checking our fitment and spacing around glass, wiring, and whatever else goes on in your interior. This part of the process is where the interior starts taking shape. The templates and rough construction may not look flashy yet, but this is what creates the fit and finish people notice when the vehicle is done. If the templates are wrong, the final upholstery will not sit right. If the glass is not right, the trim and the seals will fight us later. If the rough interior structure is not planned out correctly, the finished interior will never have that factory plus high-end look. This phase takes patience. Everything we do now affects the next step. Wiring affects interior, glass affects trim, body location affects drivetrain. That's why we break this phase down into sections, so we can identify and correct problems early and build the car the right way. I'm Sam Mapes with Sam's Upholstery and Mapes Restorations, and I'll see you on the next one.